Hi there. The question I'm asking today is, can a coil split sound as good as or comparable to an actual single coil guitar? Um, okay, the three guitars that I have here are the PRS SE Custom 24, an Epiphone Les Paul Studio, and a Squire Affinity Strat. Obviously, the Strat being the true single coil guitar. But both of the humbucking guitars, they both have the ability to um, split both of the coils. So we'll give that a go just to see what they all sound like and whether you can actually get away with using the coil split on the humbuckers rather than having to revert to changing guitars if you want a single coil sound and feel. Me personally, I have played humbucking guitars for the past, I don't know, 30 odd years. Um, and I've never really got on with Strats and the Strat sound. The neck pickup has been usually fine, but the middle pickup and the bridge pickup, I've always found them a little bit too cold, clinical, ice picky, as the term is often used. For my particular liking, I'm predominantly a rhythm player. I very rarely play lead, or very rarely asked to play lead. So my forte, or where I sit, is usually in the rhythm section. So humbuckers have been my world, but we'll see how they sound in the coil split. So we'll start off with the PRS, just so you get a flavour of what it sounds like. We'll play something very simple, and we'll do it first of all with the coil split. Okay, we'll put it into its humbucking mode. And that's with the volumes all the way up and the tones all the way up using the neck pickup. We'll try the Epiphone next, just to see what that sounds like. And I don't know whether you could hear in the video whether the mic picked up that there was quite a power increase when you go to the humbucker, which everyone knows is a thing when you've got these coil splits on these humbucking guitars. Okay, we will. Oh, okay, that's not meant to happen. We'll try the Epiphone. And now, believe it or not, I've got problems with the push-pull knob on the volume. The push-pull is on the tone knob on the PRS. I've had this PRS for about 10 years. It's never been a problem. That has never come off. It's never had an issue. I've had this Epiphone for about, I don't know, 6-7 months. Bought it second hand, and the push-pull is loose. I've just noticed that. So you're finding out as much about these guitars as I am. So there we go. This is in the single coil configuration. And in the humbucker, compared to the PRS, the the output power, or the level of coming out from the pickups is much different. The variation between the humbucker and the single coil is much greater on the Epiphone, but the pickups do sound, or that certainly the neck pickup does sound clearer and brighter, more inviting on the Epiphone than it does on the PRS. The Epiphone pickup sounds nicer to me, is really what I'm getting at there. And last of all, we'll compare it to the true single coil and see what we get. As I say, I didn't really like Fenders before buying the Affinity, and this Affinity has really changed my mind on the use of single coil guitars, but there we are. All right, volume up, tone up. The PRS and the Squier sound very similar from what I can hear in the room. The Epiphone sounds best out of all three in a funny kind of way. It's the clearest, even in the humbucking mode, and it is much clearer on the single coil mode, but in using the single coil, it is the quietest of the three. So, you know, make of that what you will. I'm still getting to grips with the Epiphone. I bought it so that I could blend the neck and the bridge pickups using the various volume configurations so that you could get as much tone as you would want, and then having the added bonus of the single coils, being able to split the coils, that's also going to make this Epiphone probably going forward my go-to guitar. Not to say I'm not going to use the PRS. I will use the PRS, as I say, that's been with me for about 10 years and has been the workhorse which I've used. But I really do like the sound out the Epiphone. It sounds great. I bought the Squier as a practice guitar. It will probably remain as that. I have used it in a live setting. And it's performed. It's brilliant. Couldn't ask for more out of it. But from the tone I'm getting in the room with these three guitars, it looks like the Epiphone's the winner. Thanks.